Hope everybody's doing okay. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. Let's see what kind of messages Spirit has for us for the next few days for all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process. I'm getting a message to keep your side of the street clean. I don't know exactly what this means. However, normally when I get a message like that, it usually means that there's something that is happening, a situation, usually with another person or party involved, that you may be feeling like they're not keeping their side of the street clean. They're not doing things as honestly as you think that they should, or what have you. Maybe there's some trust issues there. And so Spirit is asking you to make sure that you're not doing the same as what the other person or the other party involved may be doing. Whatever that means to you. That might not resonate with everybody. Am I supposed to take all of those? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The first card that came out is Step Into Your Power. This is meaning exactly what it says. It means that it is time for you to push through any kind of fears, doubts, and insecurities that you have. Move out in blind faith, meaning you may not know exactly how a situation is going to turn out, or some sort of career path, or maybe even a relationship is going to turn out, but Spirit's saying that you're to have blind faith and trust. Act as if you don't trust yet, and then watch things start to unfold. For whatever reason, some of you are being a little bit too demanding. This could be with other people. This could be with a job. Maybe it's just that you're being too demanding with yourself, and it's time for you to just sit back and relax. But what I'm feeling with this is an energy of not really feeling things through, not sitting in your emotions and allowing your emotions to not dictate your choices, but to also be present with your, what am I trying to say? Also be present with like the logic, what you're putting in order, what you're thinking about, and things of that sort. So Spirit's like, instead of acting on something and being judgmental or being, what I'm feeling is complaining. Okay, some of you may be complaining, because what I'm feeling is stop complaining and just start putting action in. Or maybe for some of you, this action is resting for a little bit. I know that doesn't sound like an action, but for some of you, you know, you never take the time to do that. So it is the action that is being called for at this time. But what I'm feeling is this is a time of being more connected energetically to your surroundings, to the people that are around you, maybe even to your guidance and higher self, things of that sort. For many of you, you're being asked to detoxify your mind, body, and soul. But I'm feeling first and foremost with most of you, this is talking about a cleanse of the body. So this could be referring to doing some sort of like a smoothie cleanse with, for whatever reason, I'm seeing like green stuff. So this could be like leafy greens. Yes, because that's what I kept feeling kale for whatever reason. Anyhow, detoxing your system. If you feel led to do it some other way than a smoothie, obviously do it that way. It's not going to resonate with everybody. However, there's some things that you need to leave in the past. Maybe this is a connection with somebody. Maybe this is just the thought that this connection wouldn't work out, or maybe the thought that if you go back to a certain job that it's not going to be as good for you. But what I feel is many of you have taught an employer, a ex-partner, a friend, a family member who they are. So you've showed them through words that you've said, through different kinds of actions that you've expressed towards them, or whatever the situation is. And for many of you, what am I trying to say? For many of you, I feel like what you're leaving behind is some sort of, I don't want to say legacy, but that's what keeps coming to mind. It's like you're leaving some sort of legacy behind. But what I'm feeling is with these people that you're helping to awaken and see things, I feel like you're bringing, help me out here. I'm having a really hard time with my words. I'm just really stuck in my words. So maybe I'm not supposed to share what I'm sharing. Anyhow, so what I'm feeling is there's something from the past that maybe you're stuck on. Maybe it's a person or a career. But anyhow, you're meant to shine light into some sort of aspect with your employer, with this person, and help this aspect to either move along or move away from you. And what I mean is, move along with you, meaning become a part of you, some sort of union, some sort of coming together or establishment, or letting this pass you by and moving on in another direction. So for many of you, there may be a choice. However, I feel like this detox of the mind, body, and soul is going to bring clarity. Anytime I do a detox of any sort, even if it's just like connecting with the air and letting the air run through me and clear out my aura, there's usually some sort of deeper connection, better understanding of what I'm feeling. Because remember, I'm feeling the energy of the people around me. Maybe even the energy of oneness with nature and things of that sort. But I'm really getting like this is connecting a lot with people for whatever reason. You're being asked to trust that the universe has your back. You've been receiving clarification, some sort of confirmations of some sort. Spirit saying 555, guys, that's about positive change and transformation. But Spirit is saying that we've been giving you signs and synchronicities that are helping to confirm what you've been asking. You've needed clarification, you've needed confirmation, and Spirit has given it to you through other people, places, and things. Signs and synchronistic events like repeated numbers. Maybe there's a certain number that resonates with somebody's birthday that you're connecting with in this situation, and it keeps repeating and repeating and repeating to you, and that's a confirmation that you need to move towards that person. Or maybe you keep seeing the name of the company that you're wanting to go back to or be hired on at or what have you, and that's Spirit's way of confirming through other people, places, and things it's for you. If you don't get confirmation, Spirit's definitely not telling you it's for you. So only if you're getting confirmation. I do feel that some of us are meant to, at this time, hear me out, put time and action into something that is big, meaning it's going to either make your life a lot better, maybe bring in more money, maybe bring in more peace and time and energy, whatever it is. There's something big that Spirit's wanting you to put just a little bit of time every day into. 7-Eleven. This doesn't mean that you have to overwork or work your ass off or what have you, but Spirit saying, please, just every day, put some sort of time and energy into this so that you don't get overwhelmed, so that you don't get bored with it, so that you don't feel like, you want to walk away from it. Because I'm feeling like many of us are facing some sort of insecurities that have to do with getting to this place of unconditional love, like complete unconditional love, some sort of unity that's coming. And I feel like this unity is like I don't know how else to say it, but a connection between your physical self and the spiritual self becoming unified in some way, shape, or form. So I feel like where you may have felt like you've done the work spiritually, and your body was having a hard time catching up. I feel like that's kind of coming together, which is making you feel more empowered. More in your personal power. But I feel like I'm getting back to this unconditional love thing because I've been going through this as well. But I feel like many of us are facing these insecurities that have to do with experiences that will bring us back to unconditional love. So if this is referring to this reading is referring to situations with people or a relationship, a connection in some way, shape, or form, expect that there's going to be some sort of challenges or experiences that are going to bring you back to standing up for yourself, understanding that you already are enough, maybe even understanding your personal power. Maybe it's showing you your qualities and your assets. Maybe, just maybe, it's also giving you experiences that are showing you things that you still need to clear out of your character, meaning things that wouldn't be of high vibration, things that are of a lower vibration. So Spirit is asking you to trust that what is happening in these situations, whether it be a career or with a relationship or what have you, whatever it is that's happening is happening for your highest benefit. I do feel like it's time, as you're putting some time, a little bit of time and energy daily into whatever this situation is. For some of you, I feel like it's a few different situations. I feel like there's relationship things going on here. I feel like it may be talking about like putting time and energy into a purpose or a career path or maybe a business because you're an entrepreneur. Maybe this is talking about your artwork or something like that. But I feel like people are involved in situations that are helping you to connect with these things, helping to push you in the direction of those things. However, during this time of being pushed a little bit, putting a little bit of time and energy every day into whatever this project or situation is, 1001, which is a mirror, you're also being asked to meditate more, go a little bit deeper. I've been making sure that before I go to bed every single night lately that I have been meditating. I turn the music on to some sort of meditative music. I close my eyes and I just sit there. And most of the time I'm just paying attention to what I'm seeing in my third eye area, meaning while my eyes are closed, I'm looking into this area. I usually will see geometric shapes. Sometimes I see different beings that are communicating with me telepathically. Whatever is happening, I'm allowing to happen. I don't here lately, I haven't really been setting any intentions other than spirit, whatever you want me to know, whatever you want me to experience, whatever you want me to see, let me see, know, and experience. And then it happens. Sometimes it's just silence, and that's okay. But the need for going deeper through meditation, maybe even connecting in nature, is highly important. There's some sort of opportunity that's coming up in the near future. Remember, I keep saying like there's some sort of like big thing, either a big project, a big situation, maybe a big connection with somebody, a big calling that you just feel like there's a lot of power behind it, a lot of love behind it, a lot of passion maybe behind it. Spirit is saying that whatever this situation is may bring you up after it like comes together, may bring you up to this place of being a little bit egotistical. Like, look at me, I accomplished it. Now what? Like, what have you. But I feel like the majority of you watching this are going to be like, yeah, that's not me. However, we got to remember there's some people that are on here that are newly awakened, that are going through ego deaths and having to clear out things of that sort. So what I'm feeling here is, for those of you who are new, there's going to be some sort of ego, and it's going to kind of smack you in the face. Like, you know, you need to push through this, you need to push through that, and see this and see that. Meaning you're going to see your character defects, also your assets, those things that you're really good at. I'm hearing quality, whatever that means for you. I know what quality means, but whatever it means for you in this reading. Which cards do I go to, please? That's what I thought. Mirror, 1221. Which cards am I supposed to take these? Okay, just like I was saying, we're in this process of initiation that's helping us to come to a place of being better than we were before. For a lot of us probably watching this, we're light workers, we're starseeds, we are people who has went through a lot of trauma. We've had rough lives, most of us. And so it's like we're going from this energy of sadness, depression, feeling like we're never going to amount to anything. Maybe just really hard times, to this energy of in the now and in the very recent past going into now is this energy of I'm starting to feel balanced. I feel like I'm going through an initiation, but this initiation I know is bringing me to something big. Whether it's multiple things, it could be referring to a relationship. We've been talking about relationships. Could be about a career. We've been talking about that. It could be some sort of purpose or some sort of talent. 1331. But either way it goes, you're moving into this energy of look at me. Wow, I've evolved. I've came up. I've accomplished this. I've established that. I'm standing in my personal power. I feel on top of the world type thing. And people are going to remember you by the good that you do, not the negative aspect of your past, not, what they know you by from then, but they're seeing how you are now and moving into the energy that you're moving into that's even bigger is going to really set you up for people to never look at the negative again. It's almost like they don't even remember that part of you. 1414. Which brings me to the next card, which is a card of joy, light, peace, contentment, peace of mind. I'm feeling the race has been won. So for some of you, you might be completing something and maybe feeling like you're winning, you're on top. 1435, for whatever reason, they told me to tell you guys. So somebody needed to hear that. I don't know why this is significant, but somebody also needs to hear this. They're wanting me to show you the triangles up here. Somebody needs to connect with triangles. This could be meaning multiple things. Having a triangle around you while you're meditating. It's so powerful, guys. Do this. As well as a Merkaba. A Merkaba is in here at the bottom. Let me see. Yeah. Right behind the unicorn, guys. I don't know if you can see them, but there's Merkabas. And they're wanting you to connect with your Merkabas. Find out where they're at. Connect with them. And I feel like we're supposed to be charging up with them or doing something that is going to bring charge to our energy body with them. I connect with Merkabas quite a bit. However, I don't know exactly which Merkaba Spirit is talking about, because I've seen several. I've seen them in my heart. I've seen them in my underneath my feet at my Earth Star. I've seen them in Soul Star, Stellar Gateway. I've seen them at my crown before. So they might be 1551. It may just be something that I haven't seen in every single chakra, but maybe every single chakra has a Merkaba. However, I heard yes. However, I see most of my chakras as vortexes. Anyhow, you're supposed to be working with the Merkabas and the triangles right now. Back to these. What other messages? Okay, guys, balance is coming. However, before balance is a little bit of chaos. I feel like most of us are moving out of the chaos and into calmer waters, calmer weather, things of that sort. Doesn't mean that there isn't going to be challenges. We are humans. We are meant to experience things. So, that's what we came here for. So we're going to experience things. Doesn't mean that those challenges have to beat us up or have to weigh us down or what have you. But what are you going to do with those challenges? How are you going to react to them? So the next card that came out for us is a card of, for whatever reason, I'm hearing surrender, but that is not even what this card is about. I haven't even looked at it. This is a card of connection with music, in particular singing. So this is so funny that this is coming up, because years ago when I first started meditating, I was working with different sounds, and for whatever reason, Spirit's like, just try different things and see what it does to your body and things like that. And so I started doing fa, sol, la, ti, do. Well, it does something to your chakras. Each one of those sounds are actually connected with the chakras. And last night, I wasn't like intending on doing that. Those sounds just started coming out of me, and each one of my chakras, as I was saying those, started to open. And I realized when I got to do, it was my throat, and I didn't know what was for up here. And I heard Om. And as soon as I said Om, I could feel vibrations in my whole entire face, and then hum. So I did hum. And so now I know that there is sounds that we're supposed to make for each one of our chakras. Fa, sol, la, ti, do is not the sounds that we are taught through different spiritual practices to sing. However, I'm going to challenge each one of you to start doing that. And just see, as you're saying them, fa, what does your root chakra feel like? You're going to feel vibration. You might feel expansion. You may even see light in your third eye area as your eyes are closed. And then la, you're going to feel it in your sacral. Just try different sounds. I would even do like me, 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 me. I can feel that across here. So start trying different things that have to do with sounds, maybe even chanting. Some of you may need to start introducing mantras and mudras, hand gestures, as well as chants to your meditations. Take it to a higher level. Get more connected with energy, the supernatural energy, the spiritual energy, the energy that's in the etherics or the astral. Yes, 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 Spirit is saying. Then we have bliss. So after all of these things that may be happening, we're going to get connected with oneness. That energy that I'm talking about, engaging with through sound, through just getting connected with nature, through detoxifying your body and all that stuff, is going to help you to understand or maybe feel a deepening of the connection of oneness that you already have. There's multiple levels of oneness. Just when I think that it can't get any better, it did, or it does. And the reason why I said it did is because it's been a while since I felt like a new level of oneness. However, what I feel now is awesome. but there's different experiences that we'll go through. And one of those experiences will eventually be feeling connected with everything around you, feeling like you are the creator and the creator is you, feeling like you're a part of the universe and the universe is you. Those kind of feelings will eventually come. You'll understand the language of the plant and tree beings and things of that sort. You'll just know, just this deep inner knowing because of this connection. Bliss is also the same as 0 point energy. It's a place where you feel a void, but you feel everything all at once. It's a place where healing happens usually right away. And if it doesn't happen right away, it's because you weren't meant to have it healed right away. However, manifestations happen very rapidly by going to that energy. However, meditation is where it's at. So you have to meditate. Connection with nature is highly important right now. I say this all the time. You should always be getting out, walking, even if it's cold, walking, connecting with nature. Just talk to different things, even if it's internally and you don't want anybody to hear you, talk to different things, ask it to show you its language. And then, allow yourself to stop and be silent so that you can feel it until you're somebody that's able to feel it without having to stop and be silent. I don't have to stop and be silent every time anymore. Anyhow, which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. Okay, we were just talking about 0 point energy, which is the void. It's also that place of bliss, but the void came out. This is a place of stopping, being silent, paying attention to the different perspectives that are coming into your mind. When you're in this energy of bliss, it's not really that there's a lot of racing thoughts in your mind. It's more that your mind is not racing at all. It's just silent. It's just bliss. It's just a void, but everything happens all at once at the same time. And until you get to that energy, you don't really understand what this is. But this is a place that gives you perspective. It helps you to organize things. It helps you to understand things in a different way, brings clarity to situations. What Spirit is asking you to do at this time is to embrace stillness, embrace nature, embrace oneness. 2202. But we do have Pleiades energy, which is inspired ideas that may be coming through. One of the ways that it's coming through is probably through this 0 point energy that you're connecting with, or maybe when you're going out and connecting in nature, this creative energy may start to flow, and maybe you need to take a journal with you for whatever reason. I'm seeing people sitting under a tree and journaling. So it may be 2224. It may be ideas coming in. It may be something that you need to journal that you're having visions about. I mean, it could be a million gazillion things, but I'm feeling like journaling underneath a tree for whatever reason while you're connecting in nature maybe is something that it's trying to say. I'm going to get you a couple more cards and then we're going to go here. I have my grandson coming at 3. I'm so excited. I had the baby, the 4-month-old last weekend, and then I get the 18-month-old tonight. So excited. Been trying to work this out for weeks, it feels like, and now he's coming. Okay, so we got the cat, which normally is a card of flattery, trying to impress someone or trying to be impressive. But what I'm not getting that from this time. What I am feeling though is a playful energy, being playful with what you're feeling and observing. 2332, I was told to tell you, but I'm getting this playful energy, not allowing yourself to get so worked up over things, but being playful. I just see a cat batting something off, a thing of yarn off of a table, and kind of looking down at it it's playing, yeah, that's really what I'm getting from it, is a playful energy. But I do see double 8s, and then we have 6-3, which is 9, so 8-9 as well. You guys may want to look that up. Give me one more card, please. The key to success. 444s, guys. Look that up on Sacred Scribes. But we do have the key to success, which tells me that all will work out in due time, in divine time. There's some things that still need to be had at this time. One of those things is focusing on every day, putting things into something that helps you to feel your personal power, that helps you to stand more in your personal power and things like that. But I also feel like there's some things that are going on when it comes to like this connection between the body and the soul. So it's like I feel like there's like a union that's happening. Yes. I am dependable. I am where I am, and that is okay. I am beautiful. I guess, well, 4 of these want to come out. Okay, we have sacral chakra. Governs how you feel, sexuality, creative expression, emotions, manifestations. It wants you to go after your passions. I am connected with other dimensions. Heart chakra. I will love unconditionally. This is the center of compassion, love, empathy, and forgiveness. I am acceptance. And I am Christ consciousness. I am higher consciousness. I am transcending animal instincts. I am healing. I am unconditional love. I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow. If you don't already, thank you to all of you who already do. If you're interested in a reading or a healing service, please reach out to me on my website, which is uniqueme303healing.net. And if you're interested in any of the live feeds that I do, I haven't went live this week. However, I plan on getting back to it next week. Healings, readings, empowerment, and more on Facebook. And make sure that you guys are asking to be a member, because if you're not a member, I will not see your comments. If I don't see your comments, you're not going to get a reading. Anyhow, I hope that you guys have a wonderful weekend. Much love to you guys. Bye.